Welcome to your yoga practice. This is your time to pause, breathe, and reconnect. It's a sacred space amid life's rhythm. Let yourself settle into stillness, allowing the external world to fade into a soft whisper. Lie down comfortably on your back. Allow your legs to extend naturally, or place your feet flat on the mat if that feels more supportive. Rest your arms at your sides, palms facing up in a gesture of openness or down for grounding. Close your eyes softly or soften your gaze. Feel the support of the surface beneath you, holding you securely in its safe embrace. Take a deep breath in through your nose, drawing in a sense of calm and tranquility. Exhale fully through your mouth, releasing anything that does not serve you in this moment. Notice the natural rhythm of your breath, like a tide, ebbing and flowing within you. With each inhale, invite peace into your body. With each exhale, release tension and stress. Allow your jaw to soften, your tongue to rest lightly in your mouth, and the space between your eyebrows to smooth. Feel the gentle pull of gravity surrounding you, holding you in supportive stillness. Begin to deepen your breath, allowing it to flow into your abdomen. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your body, a slow, rhythmic dance of life. Each breath whispers calm to the deepest parts of you, inviting stillness and presence. Now let's explore the breath with intention. We'll inhale to a silent count of 2, pause. Exhale to a count of 3 and pause again. I will guide you. Exhale everything to begin. And then inhale. 1, 2, pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Breathe at a rhythm that feels natural and steady for you. If your mind begins to wander, gently guide your awareness back to the breath, letting it be your anchor to the present moment. Feel the gentle pulse of life within you, the soft drumbeat of your heart syncing with the rhythm of your breath. As we prepare to move into our practice, slowly begin to invite small movements in your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently rotate your wrists and ankles. Stretch if it feels good to you. Take your arms up and overhead. Point your toes toward the front of the room. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, bring your knees to your chest. Wrap your arms around. Rock from side to side. Softly open your eyes, returning your awareness to the space around you. We can carry this sense of calm and connection with you as we transition into the flow of our practice. Each breath, each movement, a step deeper into yourself and into the present. Let's begin. Inhale as you reach your arms up and overhead, toes pointed toward the front of the room. Use your right hand and clasp your left wrist. Pull your whole upper body over to the right side of the mat. We'll do the same with the feet. Take the right foot over to the right side of the mat, and the left foot will cross over the right ankle. Breathe into the left side of the body. Gentle tug on the left wrist. Unclasp the wrist. Bring your body through the center. Uncross your legs. Right foot comes back to the center, so does the left. Now we'll take the left hand and clasp the right wrist and pull the upper body over to the left side of the mat. The left foot will then travel over to the left side of the mat. Right foot will cross over the left at the ankle. Breathe into the right side of the body. Release the clasp on your right hand, travel back through center, uncross your ankle, and let's bring the knees into the chest, rock from side to side. Just notice the feeling of your back against the ground. Keep your right leg into your chest, maybe wrap your hands around your shin, and then extend your left leg long on the mat. We'll take the right leg with the left hand and bring it across the body. Right hand will extend. Take your gaze over towards your right hand. Focus on bringing your right shoulder down to the mat. Your right leg may hover. You may enjoy straightening your upper leg, the right leg, maybe even clasping the big toe with your finger. Wherever you are, bring the knee back into the chest, roll onto the back. And then we'll switch to the other side. Bring the left knee into the chest. Take the left knee with the right hand across the body. Extend the left arm long. Left shoulder comes to the mat, and take your gaze over toward your left hand. If you did so on the other side, or if you'd like to try, take your right hand and grasp the toe of your left foot and extend your left leg. Feels so good along the back side of the left leg. And pull the left sit bone downward toward the bottom of the mat. Wherever you are, bring your knee back into your chest, roll onto your back, and then we'll rock on to our back from side to side. Take the right arm overhead, roll to your right side. Use your free hand to press yourself up to a seated position. We'll swing the legs around and come right into a tabletop. Find cat and cow pose. Gazes at the floor. Begin by dropping the belly, smiling the collarbones forward, gaze forward. As you exhale, push into the mat, round the back. Chin comes to chest. Continue moving with your breath. Inhale. Slowly traveling up and down the spine. Exhale, push into the mat. Tuck the tailbone round the back. Really exaggerate your movements. As you travel through cat and cow. And then we'll pause in the middle. Now begin to focus on our rotator cuff. Inhale as you sweep the arm up. Now come back to a flat back. We'll start with the right side. Inhale as you sweep your right arm up and open. Exhale as you begin to thread the needle, reaching for the other side of the room. Don't set your shoulder down. Push into the mat with your left hand. Inhale, up and open. Exhale. Begin to thread the needle, reaching for the back wall. Push into the mat. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, thread the needle. This time, place your shoulder on the mat and then take your free hand and walk it to the top of the mat, palm side down. Pull your hips back towards your heels. Inhale as you move your arm and your hand up toward the ceiling. Exhale as you turn your thumb, rotate it, and place your hand on the small of your back. Inhale, lift your hand back up. Turn, place your hand back at the top of the mat. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lifting, turn, and lower. Inhale, turn, exhale, lower. Again, inhale, last time, turn, lower, turn, and bring back to the top of the mat. Slide your hand in front of your nose, press into the mat. Inhale as you lift up and open. And then place your right hand down. Then we'll come to the left side. Inhale, sweep the left arm up and open. Exhale, begin to thread the needle, reach. Keep your shoulder lifted. Press your hand into the ground. Lift your left hand up. And then as you exhale, twist. Reach for the wall in front of you. Inhale. And exhale. Place your shoulder down on the mat. Walk your free hand to the top of the mat. Allow your hips to sink toward your heels. As you inhale, lift your hand up toward the ceiling. Turn your thumb. Bend the elbow. Lower toward the low back. Inhale, lift toward the ceiling. Turn the thumb. Exhale. Lower back toward the mat. 2 more times. Inhale up. Turn, bend, and lower. Again. Turn, and lower back to the mat. Last time. Inhale. Turn, lower. Right hand comes back up, turns, lowers back to the mat. Slowly, slowly. Slide the hand in front of your nose. Press down. Inhale, left arm comes up to the sky. And then hands come down. Back into your tabletop. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Fingers pointed forward. Rotate your biceps forward. Bend your elbows and lower all the way down and tuck your toes. Press down through your fingers. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, down. Once more. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, down. Now press into your hands up to a plank on your knees, and then back to child's pose. Let's ripple forward to a plank on the knees. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, down. Press up to a plank on the knees and back to child's pose. 2 more times. Ripple forward to a plank. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, down. Press up to plank on the knees and then back to child's pose. Once more. Press the hands into the mat as you come forward to a plank on the knees and then lower. Elbows by the ribs. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, down. Press back up to a plank on the knees and then back to child's pose. Tuck your toes if they aren't already. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, begin to pedal your feet. Bend into one knee at a time. And then lift your right leg up and open. Stack your hips. Bend your right knee. Let your foot hang, but lift the knee high. Press equally into both hands, fingers fully engaged with the mat. Now, bring your hips so that they're level with the mat. Straighten your knee and then place your right foot down by your left. Let's do the left side. Inhale, lift. Stack the hips. Bend the left knee. Let the foot hang. Lift the left knee. Rotate the hips so that they're facing the floor. Straighten the knee so that your foot is now facing the floor. And then place the left foot by the right. Downward facing dog. Let's walk the feet toward the hands. Remain folded and we'll hang like a rag doll, swaying from side to side. Really bend your knees here as you sway. I like to clasp opposite elbows. And then we'll release the hands, let them hang, and slowly press your feet into the mat. And we'll come to standing. Let your arms hang, bend your knees, tilt your pelvis, stack your spine. Neck rolls up, head stacks. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Hands come by the side, feet at hips with distance. Welcome to mountain pose. Inhale as you sweep your arms up. Exhale as you fold forward, out, and down. Inhale as you lift halfway. Exhale as you plant your hands, step back to a plank. Inhale at the top of the plank. Exhale as you lower. Keep your elbows close to your ribs. Maybe you lower all the way. Maybe you lower halfway if you're ready. Inhale up, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. And breathe here. Noticing your breath. Grounding in your movements, feeling your fingers spread wide. Inhale as you rise to the balls of your feet. Exhale as you bend your knees. Look past your hands. Step, hop, or float to travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, release to mountain pose. Again, inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank. We'll lower down, either halfway or all the way. Inhale up to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Find some stillness in your downward dog. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bend your knees. Look, step, hop, or float to travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Rise and reach. Exhale. Hands come down to mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, out, and down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Take the right foot to the back of the mat. Lower the right knee. Inhale, hands rise up. Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge. Tuck the tailbone as you reach the hands for the sky. Now let's place the hands down on the floor or use your blocks. And then bring the hips back, toes up, and hinge forward. If you'd like to take this further, you can slide your foot forward and travel into a splits. My body doesn't quite do the splits, but sometimes I like to place a block underneath. And then we can fold forward. A little early to be holding that for a long time, so let's bend the left knee. Place the sole of the left foot down. Move the blocks out of the way if you're using them. And then we'll plant the hands down, step back to a plank, and take a chaturanga here. Exhale as we lower. Inhale as you lift and open. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts on the in-breath. Exhale as you place it between your hands. Lower the left knee down. Inhale as the arms rise up. Low crescent lunge. Exhale as you twist to your left. Extend your arms. Flip the front palm. Reverse the reach. Bring the hands back through the center. Bring the biceps by the ears. Plant the hands down. Lift the left knee. And then bring the left foot up next to the right. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Up and reach and open with the chest. Exhale, fold forward, out and down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Take the left foot to the back of the mat. Lower the left knee. Inhale. Arms rise up. As you exhale, place the hands down. And then we'll bring the hips back. The toes up. And this may be where you stay. If you stayed here, back out, nice flat back. Inhale, exhale, fold. You may like to have the blocks. You may also like to slide the leg forward. This side could feel completely different than the other side. And because I did it on the other side, I'll do it on this side too. You see that I'm sliding the block under my right hip. So I have a supported splits. And I get to feel the opening both in the back, the hamstrings here on the right leg, as well as the front of the left leg, and the adductors and the abductors, and the hip area. Okay, let's place the right foot down. Move the blocks out of the way. Lift the left knee and step back to a plank. Take a chaturanga here. Exhale as you lower. Inhale up and open. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Left leg rises on the inhale. Exhale, place it between your hands. Lower the right knee. Inhale as your arms rise. Exhale, twist to your right, extend your arms. Flip the front palm, left arm overhead. Travel back through the center. Bring the biceps by the ears. Hands plant down, lift the right knee, and then the right foot travels up to meet the left. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, release to mountain pose. Inhale as you sweep the arms up. Exhale as you bring the hands to heart center. Transfer your weight to your left foot. Begin to lift your right. And then we'll lean forward. Extend the right leg for warrior three. Set the foot down. Rise up, high crescent lunge. Bring the hands back to heart center. Lean forward. Come back up to a warrior three. Bring the knee in toward the chest. Standing up, extend the leg forward. Spine is stacked nice and tall. Bend the knee again, and then place the foot on the inside of the thigh for tree. You can use your hand to adjust it if you'd like. Find your balance. Ground into the standing leg. You can grow your branches if you'd like. Bring the hands back to heart center, and then we'll bring the knee forward. Lean forward for warrior three. And then we'll set the foot down, the back of the mat, high crescent lunge. Bend deep into the right knee and left knee. And then straighten. And then bend deep. Notice I'm not touching, I'm just bending. And then straighten. And then bend deep. And then straighten. Let's bring the hands down and bring them behind your back. Pull the knuckles down as you clasp your hands together. Inhale as you reach your chest toward the sky. And then exhale as you fold over your front thigh, or maybe on the inside of the front thigh. Arms could come overhead. Take your gaze toward your back leg. Inhale as you rise back up. Straighten your front leg. Bend your front leg. Straighten and bend. Let's bring the hands down to the mat. We'll step back to a plank. Lower your way in a chaturanga. Inhaling up to cobra or upward facing dog. And exhaling back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale as you rise to the balls of your feet. Exhale as you bend your knees, look past your hands, and step, hop, or float to travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, as you release, transition your weight to your left foot. Right foot. Left leg rises. And then we will lean forward, extend the left leg behind you. Gaze comes at the floor, warrior three. Take the ball of your left foot, set it down at the back of the mat. Arms come up, high crescent lunge. Hands come back to heart center. We'll lean forward, back to the warrior three. Lifting the left leg. And now tilt back up to standing, bringing the left knee up toward the chest. Turn the left knee outward, and then we'll place the left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Right thigh pressing against foot, foot pressing against thigh, tailbone straight down, spine stacked nice and tall. Smile on your face. Maybe you grow your branches. Hands come back to heart center. We'll bring the knee forward and extend the foot. Bring the knee again back. Warrior three. And then set the foot down at the back of the mat. High crescent lunge. Bend the left knee a little and the right knee. And then straighten. And then we bend. And then we straighten. And then we bend. And then we straighten. Let's straighten the front leg, pull the right hip back. Bend into the right knee. Straighten the right leg, pull the right hip back. Bend into the right knee. One more time. Straighten the right leg. Bend the right knee. Now let's take the hands, we'll clasp them together. Pull the knuckles down. Stack the spine. Breathe the chest up to the sky, and then exhale as you fold. Humble warrior variation. Release your head, neck, and jaw. Your gaze goes toward your back foot. Use your arms to bring you back up. Now let's place the hands down. Step back to a plank. We'll take a chaturanga here. Exhale as we lower. Inhale as we lift. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Pressing evenly into both hands. Inhale as you lift your right leg. Exhale as you bring it in close to the chest, and then place your foot between your hands. Rise up to a high crescent lunge. Inhale as you reach, and exhale as you twist to your right. Extend your arms. Flip your front palm to the sky and reverse your reach. Bring your hands back down through the center, and then biceps by the ears so that you're facing forward. Rotate your left heel down and open to a warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Travel back through the warrior two, reach for your block or the outer upper right corner of your mat. With your right hand, lift your left leg. Left hand comes to sky, half moon. Set the left foot down. Return to warrior two. Bring the left hand inside of the front foot. Turn onto the back heel. Right hand comes to sky. Bring your right hand down. Bring your left knee down. Hips come back, toes up, and we hinge toward the front leg. Set the sole of the foot down, lift the left knee, plant the hands, and then step back to a plank. Lower in your chaturanga your way. Inhale up to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale as you lift your left leg. Exhale as you bring it between your hands. High crescent lunge as your arms reach up. Inhale. As you exhale, twist to your left. Extend your arms. Pull your left hip back. Turn your front palm toward the sky and reverse. Right arm overhead. Travel back through the center. Bring the biceps by the ears. Take your crescent lunge forward. Rotate the right heel down. Extend the legs. Warrior two. Settle the shoulder blades away from the ears. Tuck the tailbone. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Travel through the warrior two, and then the left hand reaches for a block or the outer upper left corner of the mat. Lift the right arm to the sky. Lower your right foot down. Return to warrior two. We'll take the right hand, bring it inside of the front foot. Pull the left hip back. Rotate onto the ball of the right foot. Left hand comes to sky. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Lower the right knee. Bring the hips back. Toes lift up. And hinge toward the leg in front, which should be the left leg. Set the left foot down. Bring your hands to the mat. Lift the right knee, and then the left foot steps back to meet the right. Lower through chaturanga. Inhaling up to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale as you lift your right leg. Open the hip. Lift the leg nice and high. Press evenly into both hands. Bend the right knee. Allow the foot to hang. And then bring the right leg around and place the right shin behind your wrists, setting up for pigeon. Slide the left leg back, untuck the toes. The toes of the left foot should be pointed directly behind you, and your front knee of the right leg is bent to your comfort level, hips facing forward. Once you're settled, you may want to put a block under your hip if you find that you're floating or something doesn't feel quite right. Either bend the right knee more or put a block underneath that hip. And then we'll walk the hands down. Any amount. You may have your hands on blocks. You may have your hands all the way down. You may have them outreached, like I have mine here. Walk your hands back and your upper body back up. Press your hands into the mat. Spread your fingers nice and evenly. Tuck the toes of the left foot. Lift your hips up. And as you inhale, lift your right leg up and open. Stretch the leg. Level the hips and place the right foot by the left. Let's do the same on the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Open the hips. Pressing evenly into the fingers, the hands. Bend the left knee. Allow the foot to hang. And then level out the hip. Begin to gently and in slow motion swing the shin of the left leg around behind your wrists. Slide the right leg back. Until you're at a place where your hips are facing forward. Now this side feels a little different for me than the other side did. You may notice the same thing. On this side, I think I would be a little bit better off with a block, so I'm going to go ahead and accommodate there. Walk my hands down a little bit more. And I think I'll just stay on my forearms here as I am feeling a nice release in the left sit bone, the outer left hip, even the front of the quad, the adductors. A whole area where your quad of the front of the right leg joins to the hip. There's lengthening happening there. Lots of things happening here. So we'll go ahead and walk the hands back up. We'll go move the block out of the way if you're using it. Press your hands evenly into the mat. Tuck your toe on the right foot and then lift your hips up, and your left leg will travel up and open. Stretch your left leg to the sky. Level out your hip and then set your left foot by your right. Ripple forward to a plank. Slowly lower in a chaturanga. Last one. Inhale up to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, child's pose. Knees wide, toes together, reach the hands toward the front of the mat. Return to the breath, the sounds and the feeling of the breath. Maybe you'd like to lay one side of your face down, or maybe you'd like to lay down your forehead, or perhaps your chin. Let's walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Left hand comes on top of right. Push into your hands, pull the left hip back. Walk the hands over to the left side of the mat. Just outside of the left side, right hand travels on top of the left. Push into your hands, pull the right hip back. Walk the hands through the center. Place the elbows down on the mat. Bring the palms together. Bend the elbows. Send the thumbs toward the nape of the neck. Release the hands down to the mat. Walk your hands back and come up to a seated position. We'll swing the legs around. Now let's set ourselves up to roll down. But before we do, we'll find boat pose. Begin to roll yourself down, tucking the tailbone, pulling the feet toward the front of the room, coming down on the low back, and then lifting back up. Staying engaged, spine nice and long. Begin to roll all the way down. Let's bend the knees, place the soles of the feet on the mat. We'll find bridge pose. Press the feet into the mat. Begin to tuck and lift the hips up toward the ceiling, bringing the chest toward the chin. Slowly tuck the tailbone, roll all the way down. Bring the soles of the feet together, the knees open wide. Maybe place one hand on your heart, one hand on your abdomen. Return to your breath. We will return to bridge pose 2 more times. Place the soles of the feet on the mat, hips width distance. Hands come by your side. Rolling up. Perhaps you clasp the hands underneath. Pulling the thighs together and the knees toward the front of the room. Slowly release the hands and roll down. Soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Return to the breath. Let's bring the knees together and into the chest. And we will begin to rock from side to side. Massage your low back on the mat. Slide your hands down the outer edges of your legs. Find happy baby. Pull your knees toward your armpits. Maybe your hands reach your ankles or the outer edges of your feet. Try to pull your tailbone down to the mat. And maybe you'd like to rock from side to side. Or straighten one leg while you bend the other. And then let's bring the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around. Bring the chin to the chest. Tighten up into a ball. Tighten the toes, and the calves, and the thighs, and the abs, the fingers, the arms. Tighten the face. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, release everything to the mat. for Shavasana. Welcome to this gratitude body scan. This is your time to relax, reflect, and honor your body for all that it does for you. Let your legs extend long naturally, and your arms rest along your body, palms facing upward. Adjust yourself until you feel completely supported and at ease. Gently close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Exhale softly through your mouth, releasing any tension. Let your breath flow naturally without trying to change it, and simply observe the gentle rhythm of your inhales and your exhales. Take a moment to allow your body to fully relax after supporting you throughout the day. Embrace the calmness washing over you, bringing a sense of serenity and stillness. Now we'll begin a journey of gratitude, moving through your body with awareness and appreciation. Bring your attention to the top of your head. Acknowledge the power of your mind, the thoughts, creativity, and focus it's provided you today. Shift your awareness to your ears, grateful for their ability to tune into sounds around you, helping you to stay connected to the world. Turn your focus to your eyes, thanking them for taking in the beauty of the world and guiding you through your day. Move to your mouth and tongue, appreciating their role in speaking your truth and tasting nourishing food. Feel the strength of your neck supporting the weight of your head with grace. Direct your awareness to your shoulders. Thank them for bearing the weight of the day and their ability to release tension and stress. Now move to your arms and hands. Express gratitude for their hard work, writing, creating, holding, and serving you in countless ways. Think of the hugs that they've given or received, connecting you to others. Shift your focus to your chest. Feel the warmth and the comfort here, a reminder of your beating heart, continuously keeping you alive. Thank your lungs for the steady flow of air, breathing life into you with every inhale. Bring your awareness to your torso. Thank your belly for digesting the nourishment that fuels your body, and acknowledge your vital organs for their tireless work keeping you healthy and balanced. Now turn your attention to your legs. Express gratitude for their strength, carrying you through all of life's movements and moments, big and small. Move to your feet, appreciating their role in grounding you, helping you move forward, and connecting you to the earth beneath you. Finally, connect with your whole body. Feel its presence as your vessel in this life, your vehicle for experiencing the world fully. Take a moment to notice any sensations in your body, whether pleasant or uncomfortable. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for everything your body holds and carries without judgment. With each breath, practice gratitude for your body and the profound mind-body connection. Now gently bring awareness back to your breath. Hold on to this sense of gratitude, not just for your body, but for yourself, for showing up here, for taking this time to rest and connect. When you feel ready, begin to introduce gentle movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe stretch your arms overhead or roll your head from side to side, whatever feels good for you. You can slowly blink your eyes open, returning to the room and the present moment. Press yourself up to a seated position. We'll bring our hands to heart center, bowing our heads in gratitude for this time of reflection and self-care. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.